Hello everyone, Nadeem with PC.Solutions.Net. With a career spanning over 4 decades in the IT sector, I have both owned and managed several enterprises. My enthusiasm lies in devising innovative IT strategies for small to medium-sized businesses. And I am recognized as an accomplished author of several publications in this domain. Welcome. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about something that's coming down the pipe. Microsoft is going to be enabling multi-factor authentication for all administrative accounts that log into Azure. So if you have any administrative accounts in Azure, they are automatically going to require multi-factor authentication. This change is going to be put in place on October 15, 2024. So come October, you will not have the option to disable or not use multi-factor authentication. And this is an article that talks a little bit about that. If you have admin access to your Azure portal, when you log in, you will probably see a pop-up message around this as well. And there are several reasons for Microsoft to do this. The one thing is Microsoft offers this service for free, but there are still a lot of people out there that do not use multi-factor authentication. So now Microsoft is taking that choice away from them just because authentication is the most prevalent form of how bad guys get access to accounts. It's the easiest way to get access. It's easy to phish. And multi-factor authentication has been proven to make a huge impact on this. So now, a few things that you want to do is you want to make sure that you prepare your accounts for multi-factor authentication. So sometime before October 15, you should log in and enable MFA and register your MFA method so that you are ready ahead of time. And Microsoft Entra has that built in. It's just a matter of enabling that and go into your Microsoft 365 portal, for example. You will click on, and I will open that up here. So when you go into your Microsoft 365 portal, on the left-hand side, you will see something called users. And when you go into users and active users, you will see this option, multi-factor authentication. Just go in here and enable multi-factor authentication for your accounts. Now, these accounts would be the ones that log in as admin into the Azure portal. So, for example, I have one over here. Right now, it is enforced, but if it wasn't, you will just click on this enable. It will say enable if it wasn't already enabled. So you'll click on enable, and once you enable multi-factor authentication and the user registers an MFA method, this option will change from enabled to enforced. So it'll change from enabled to enforced. Just like right here, it says enforced. Enforced means that MFA is enforced on that account. That means that the user has registered an MFA method. If the user has not registered an MFA method, it will only say enabled. So that's another way you can check if you have MFA enabled for certain accounts and if the user has actually been onboarded into MFA. We will see you in the next video. Everybody have a great week.